Hey YouTubers, this is CJ Hot Wheels. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but more computer problems have haunted me, so thankfully they've been resolved. Now I can get back in the rhythm and start posting some videos again. So I wanted to show you some cars that I've gotten in the last week or so. Well, a little less than that. The last few days. Let's just say that. I got my fair share of Matchbox and Hot Wheels. Yes, to all the Matchbox haters, I am going to show some Matchboxes, and I am going to show them first. So, like it or not, I'm going to go ahead and display them because I really haven't seen these online yet. At least people finding them in the stores. Yeah, they released a new batch of cars that's actually really, really nice. It's worthwhile. I only found one of each of these, well actually, one of each of the cars except for one. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to set this up a little, I set this up a little differently. I'm setting this in my kitchen since there's a lot more light and it's very echoey in here so you can hear me loud and clear. And so here we go. The first one, we got the Toyota Tacoma Lifeguard truck. And as you can see, the bubble's cracked. Yeah, Matchbox has this problem. They've been releasing their cars in these really faulty bubbles that crack in either the rear or the front. Sometimes on the side right here, maybe the edges might be a little creased, but it's usually in the front or the back, or even both the front and the back, where it's cracked, and you can easily grab the car out of here, which I'm not going to do. I mean, you could at least touch it. See that? Look at that. I can touch it. But anyway, but looking at the casting, it's very nice. Another Beach Patrol vehicle. I hope that they'll release a civilian version of this truck. That would be really nice, because I do like Toyota Tacomas, and they look even better in stock form than something like this, even though it's really nice too. But this is the one that I found, two of each. Yeah, our Walmart restocked with this new batch, and they only had one of each except for this. They did have two of these. So, all right, next up is another truck. Very nice truck. We got the new color of the 2014 Chevy Silverado in gunmetal gray. Very nice. Look at that. Nice metallic gunmetal gray. And yet again, the cracked blister, or the cracked bubble. Got the traditional front detailing. It's a little hard to see, but there are the headlights detailed, and it's got a Texas plate right there. You got the Chevy emblem painted. Very nice. And then on the back, you got the tail lights. You got the backup lights. Yet again, the Chevrolet emblem. You got the Silverado logo right there on the bed lid. So very nice casting. Very, very nice. Probably the best color of this, because so far we've had the blue one, which was released first, and then we had a red one for 2015, and now for 2016 we got this dark gray one. Next up is another car in gunmetal gray. Another really nice casting, a relatively new casting, just like these two. Got the Alfa Romeo 4C. Look at that. Look at that beauty. That's pretty sweet. Very, very nice. Got the, yet again, the gunmetal gray finish. Got the front headlights. Got the grille. You got the painted little pillars there, or whatever you call those. I think all of them are going to be like this. You're not going to find ones that are unpainted like the red version. And then you got the big round tail lights in the back with the plate, Alfa Romeo 4C plate, if it'll focus. There you go. And then it's hard to see. There's the emblem right there, right above. Very nice. 5-star wheels. Suits this car really well. Very nice. Only one of these. Alright, next up is a 2016 new casting. A very interesting casting that you would not expect from Matchbox to make, especially in 1/64 scale. the Heavy Railer, which is just a generic freight train. Look at that. Now it's very easy to see, even on camera, that it's mainly plastic. I think the only exception is just the red body. The top part of the body is the only thing that's metal, and everything else is plastic. It just screams it, especially with the yellow, because bright colors reveal the plastic even more. So it basically humiliates it more, and then you just get those tiny little, those microscopic wheels to roll. Yeah, it's interesting. And even the artwork shows it on train tracks, which is pretty interesting. I spotted that a little while after I got it. It's no big deal. Oh, and the next two castings are new models for 2015 that came a little late, but were worth it. Got the 015 Jaguar F-Type Coupe. This thing is awesome. Or, should I say, sweetie sweet, as what I used to say. Man, this thing is awesome. When I first found out about this car, I said to myself, you know what, there's no way I'm going to find this. And sure enough, this past Monday, I go to Walmart and I find it on the top, one of the top pegs. So there you go. It's got the nice, clean, stock finish. See, these are the characteristics of the golden age of Matchbox, okay? So you got a stock paint job, front and rear detailing. You got a decent set of wheels. You got side mirrors. And very exact proportions. Those are the characteristics of the golden age Matchbox. And this is a sign of Matchbox's little comeback. Because they are making a huge comeback with their cars. I mean, look at the cars I've shown you already. If I was filming this, say, 4 years ago, when Matchbox went down the toilet, you know, I will only show like maybe 1 or 2 cars, because because every batch had just nothing but crappy cars with these corny graphics and corny wheels, corny everything. And there would only be like 1 or 2 exceptions, and that's it. And I'm showing you a whole slew of these. It just shows that they're coming back. They're making a huge comeback. They got a new Matchbox team. The whole team is new, and they're really passionate about this brand, and they're willing to listen to collectors and to suggest cars for them. And then, last but not least, is my personal favorite out of all of this, the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. This thing is sweetie sweet. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's not the most popular car, because a lot of people, you know, don't really like this particular Jeep, because it's just, it's not, like the Lamley blog claimed it's not as Jeepy as people would think it would be, but to me it's really nice. Just the casting itself is just spot on. I mean, look at that. They got everything. Got that really funky design cue from Jeep, not from Matchbox, from Jeep. Because this car has a weird look to it. I mean, the front of it kind of looks like an alien face. I mean, the headlights would be the eyes, the grille would be, I guess, the mouth, and the Jeep logo would be the little nose. It just kind of looks strange. It looks like an alien face. And then the back end is kind of weird too. It's got a weird shape to it. See that? A little bit. But this is really nice. I like it a lot. This is very sweet. They really hit the nail on this one. And to top it off, they already released a dark blue one in the same batch. Yeah, Matchbox has been doing that lately. They're releasing 2 colors of one casting in the same batch. When normally, from both Hot Wheels and Matchbox, you release one color and then you release the next color maybe 2 or 3 batches later. But in this case, they released both of the colors in the same batch. So here they are. But it's still really nice nonetheless. Whoa, almost dropped it. Very nice. I still like the red one better, but hey, blue ain't bad either. Alright, so that's it for the Matchbox. Let me see, let me push these back a little more. I want to make room for the Hot Wheels I'm about to show you. My dad just found these today at a Walmart out of town for me, and it's a Walmart exclusive series that it's just now hitting stores. Walmart, you know, obviously, and he happened to find them. So here we go. It's the new Truck series. It's a series about nothing but trucks right here. Old and new. You know, you got your off-roaders, you got your pickups, you got your lowriders, you got your JDM right there, which is the most sought-after casting in this batch. So, if you go to the store, say maybe a few days after when they get them, you'll probably notice that the Datsuns are gone. They're gone. Pardon for my squeaky voice. While everything else is left. So, but oh, whoops. But here we go. You got the Custom 69 Chevy pickup. Not much to say. This is my second favorite in this match. Got the 79 Ford F-150 pickup with the 70s striping across it. I mean, it's really neat. I like the artwork too. Very nice. Of course, it's set in a construction zone because what do you see at construction sites? Pickup trucks. And what do you and why do you use them? Why do you what do you have to use in a construction site? A pickup truck. So here you go. Very nice. This casting is not really used that much. It's an older casting, I know that, but it's just not used that much. It should be released in the main line sometime. But this is the cheapest you'll find it right now. I mean, it's a good thing that these trucks are the same price as basics, because that's pretty much what they are. They're made with the same materials and everything as a basic car. So, oh, and by the way, I'm showing these in order by the collector number right here. So, I have almost the whole set. We did forget well, not we. He went by himself and got these. So what I meant to say was he forgot to get this particular casting right here, the 2009 F-150. So, and they're all in order from left to right on the back. But anyway, so enough dilly-dallying. Here we got the highly sought-after casting I was just talking about, the Datsun 620, in a very patriotic scheme in a Japanese form. Because red, white, and blue are American colors, but it's on a Japanese truck. It's got Japanese writing on it. I'm not sure what that says. Here, let me see. Maybe you could pause that and maybe see what that translates to. But I know it's some kind of message. I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe it's generic Japanese writing. Maybe it's supposed to look like it when really it isn't. I don't know. But here it is. Very nice. This is the best one. I love the dark gray wheels. I love the simplicity. You know, it's a very neat casting. I have all the colors. You know, you have the orange one, then you have the Kmart exclusive blue one, then you have a red one, then you have the dark green one, then you have a Kmart exclusive yellow one, and then you have what else? What else did they release? Is that it? Is that it so far? I know there's probably another one coming in the main line sometime this year. It's just a matter of when. But yeah, here you go. Very sweet. So sweet, of course. Naturally, we got two. So that's that. And then next up is another Japanese truck. You got the Nissan Titan. I just hate the fact that it's a lowrider. I mean, this is an older casting. It was released by Hot Wheels, I believe, in 2005 or 2006. And it's kind of goofy. I mean, it's always been set as a lowrider. I don't like that. And you see that. You see the axle joints right there. Right there, you can. It's just stupid. It's tacky. I had the first one as a kid, of course, but just looking back on it now, it's just kind of corny. I don't like it. They need to release it in a stock form, but Hot Wheels is never going to do that. So it's not a very popular casting in order to re-release it. So that's okay. There's plenty of other cars that make up for it. But next up, got the custom Ford Bronco with those new set of wheels. Yeah, they released these new off-road wheels, I think in 2015. I think the very first model that we saw these wheels on was a repaint on a, what was it? I forget, something duty. It's a generic diesel truck kind of thing. Not the diesel duty. Oh, the Super Duty. Or no, wait. Was it the Super Duty? I can't remember. But that was the first one. That was the first car to have these new set of wheels, and now most of the off-road vehicles have these wheels on it. So it's a very real. It's a lot more realistic than the old wheels, for sure. The other ones were kind of flowery and just kind of made certain cars look a little tacky. But this one suits it better because it looks more realistic. It looks like those aftermarket wheels that you see on the lifted Chevy Silverados and Rams and Tundras and all sorts of stuff. It kind of looks like that. Number 7 in the series, another lowrider truck that could have been released in a stock form, but that's okay. It's the Chevy Silverado, the 07 Chevy Silverado. I have the very first one in dark red in the package, and with the motorcycles on the back. This is a retooled casting. I mean, it hasn't been retooled just recently. It was a few years ago when this got retooled without the little motorcycles in the back. It's alright. Very interesting. The Matchbox version of the 014 Silverado is definitely a lot better. And then last but not least, the 010 Toyota Tundra. This is very nice. I like this one. This looks a lot more realistic. Except for the wheels, though. They didn't put those new wheels on this one. But this wheel right here is not even that old either. These are the off-road 6-spoke wheels. And these were released, I believe, in 2013 or somewhere around there. It was 2012, 2013. So these wheels aren't that old. But the other wheels, the newer ones, definitely look a lot better. But it's very nice. I like it. It's something you would see. Like many of these, but some of them are just kind of too corny, like the Titan and the Silverado. So, yeah, there you have it. Newer Matchboxes hitting Walmart. They're not guaranteed to hit every single Walmart, that's for sure, because all Walmarts work differently. But I know for a fact that most Walmarts should get those exclusive trucks. And yeah, very, very nice year. I mean, my channel is called CJ Hot Wheels, but I do have a soft spot for Matchbox. There was a time where I collected nothing but Matchboxes when I was a kid. Back in the mid to late 2000s, that's all I got, really, was Matchboxes. I didn't collect them. I played with them, of course, being a kid, you know, played with them on the counters, in the kitchen, you know, threw them in a big bin when I'm all done, you know. So, and then in 2012, they had their, you know, that was their crisis year. They went down the toilet and have been recovering since. So, but this just shows that they're recovering. Castings like these, this is the stuff that they need to be releasing more of, and that's definitely on its way this year. I mean, if you go to the Lamley blog, you'll see sneak peeks of upcoming castings that will really want you to collect Matchboxes again. So at least pay attention to the Matchbox brand again. But anyway, that's it. Take care. Happy collecting.